Hello everyone, thank you here, and we're back with some more Doll's Nest. The comprehensive guide. So this is going to be episode 12 of the guide. So anyways, before I begin, I would like to get the business stuff out of the way first. But if you guys want to help support the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's get started. So today's episode might be a short episode. Our plan for today is to explore, if I can bring it up, the Ark. So we're not exactly going to be able to get to the end of the Ark. The end of the Ark is going to be locked off, but there are some things we can pick up within the Ark. So let's go ahead and actually jump right in. But before we actually do that, might as well show off what we're going to be running for today. And quite frankly, I probably should copy like what I'm running right now, because I think the build I have right now might be ideal for this area. But anywho, we're gonna be running the box. You can run any flight module if you want, or you can even run let's see here. Excuse me. You can also run wheeled modules as well, as long as you're not running tank modules. Like don't run tank modules, just run wheeled modules like the Calrog or the valves. Or you can just run flight modules like what I'm doing. I'm also running the SSX just to give myself a little bit more melee proficiency. I'm running the valves as my hanger module just to give myself a little bit more survivability. I'm also running the goggles for similar purposes, but also to give myself a little bit more thrust and a little bit more maneuverability. I'm also running the Calrog just to give myself some thermal defense. And of course I'm running the Gladius, and I'm also running the Kanehika. So the Kanehika is actually kind of interesting, and I kind of discovered this recently, but the Kanehika has a very good back attack damage, but at the same time, they also cut through barriers. They don't exactly tell you this within the game. In fact, they don't tell you this at all. But take my word for it, this weapon can actually penetrate barriers. So yeah, make sure you have this equipped. But anywho, I'm also running the Gunners and the Trident just for Nymph fighting, because we are going to run the Nymphs while in the Ark. So anywho, yeah, this is the build I'm running. So yeah, feel free to actually pause the video and put this together for yourself, and then resume back, and then we'll get started. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the Ark. So anyways, so this place is going to be relatively short. We are going to be running to defensive nymphs while we're in the Ark. But with sub we can actually take them on. Although granted, I do recommend not taking them on, and just moving forwards, because taking them out doesn't really net you anything. In fact, I'll probably just show you once you run into one. But anyways, go ahead and pick up these resources. Somber Pest, that's not gonna be useful here, because well, not gonna be many things inflicting parasitic on us. Let's go ahead and go through this door, or open this gate, by the way. But anywho, so over there is a defensive nymph. So these things are very tanky. They hit pretty hard, but at the same time they're very slow and easy to dodge, just like Nema said in the last episode. But at the same time, they're also pretty easy to kill, especially with the Kanehika or any other piercing, barrier-piercing weapons. But anyways, let me go ahead and demonstrate. Anyways, let's go ahead and dodge that. Their attacks are pretty easy to dodge. You can't get behind pretty easily if you're running a good, what should I call it? A good mobility module. And as you can see, we took out a good chunk of her health, and her shield is still intact. If you hear her again, oh, her shield is still intact. Try to get back attack when you're fighting these things with the Kanehika. Because that's where you're gonna get most of your damage. These things do have the tendency of dropping pearls, but it doesn't happen quite often, so yeah. We'll count on them dropping pearls. The defensive nymphs, I mean. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick this up. This will give us some high-grade repairing agent, and let's go this way. Off to the right here. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Alright, part 7. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I'm stuck on stuff. And let's keep going this way. Around this corner is going to be another defensive nymph. Although, granted, this one's gonna be a melee type. Gotta be careful with this one because she does fire off missiles. As well as doing that. Another thing we can't handle. Ouch. That's until she hits us. Yeah, be careful about that arc attack. That arc attack could be a bit of a whopper. You'll probably see who took out a good chunk of our health. Doesn't mean careful with this one. As you can see, yeah, these defensive nymphs can hit pretty hard. Anyway, let's pick this up for Bionic Parts 9 and keep moving. I might have to go off and try to flush myself, but yeah, as you can see, this place is a bit dangerous if you're being reckless. Kind of like me, but you play things safe and after you try to avoid these defensive nymphs, you should be fine. Okay, that might be a bit difficult if you're not good at juking, that is, but anywho. Let's go ahead and head down. So we have another defensive nymph over there. This one, well, this one we're gonna try to fight. I get enough to pick up that item there. Head, they're with a shot. The ones with the big cannons, they're a little bit more easier to deal with compared to the melee ones. Melee you. And by the way, keep in mind the Kaneiga is the only weapon that can actually penetrate barriers, or well, the only melee weapon that can penetrate barriers. Other weapons are gonna have a hard time doing that. But anywho, let's go ahead and pick this up. Bionic Part 7. All right. Okay, so down there is where we need to go, but I'm not gonna go down there just yet. I kind of need to replenish. I took a few hits there. Probably should have popped up my Calrogs while I was down there, but oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick this up. Bionic Parts 10. That's gonna be handy for something later. You'll probably see. In fact, I'll probably just go over and take care of that. I think. Or you know, I'll just hold on to this for now. Let's go ahead and resupply here and continue on. This next part you might want to use. You probably might be better off using like what do I call it? Oh yeah, a sniper cannon. Although granted, I'm not gonna take that advice and just fight this thing with the good old Gladius. I might be in for a world of hurt here, but oh well, that's what I chose. But anyways. Ouch. And I'm getting hurt a lot. Yeah, as you can see, these snipers actually do a lot of damage. If anything, you might be better off just trying to take them out with a sniper cannon, but unfortunately, with this build, I can't really equip the sniper cannon. More Somber Pest over here. Alright. To pass this area, you're gonna get ambushed by a defensive nymph. This defensive nymph like to spam graph a lot, so be careful. And there she is. As you can see, she's firing graphs at us. And yeah, that's not doing very much. I'm gonna have to get close. It also has the what do you call it? Yeah, she also has I think it's kind of fair weapon there you don't have. But anyways, we can take it out pretty easily with missiles and the Gladius. And as you can see, not much to this nymph. Actually no, let me take a good look at her equipment. Wait, short Pions. The graph. Can't tell what this is. Oh, this is a scimitar. And it looks like she's wearing a Trapion set, which is kind of interesting. Just a plain old Trapion set. But anyways, let's go ahead and take these stuff. Shot the graft, the weapon she was using, and nerve sample. By the way, this is only a hostile nymph you need to worry about in this area. We'll spawn after this. But anywho. Also, by the way, there's not that many enemies around here, so yeah, don't be too worried about using repairing agents. Let's get hit a lot. If you do get hit a lot, then well, that's gonna be your problem. But anyways, let's go ahead and take this. High grade supplement transfer, that's pretty good. Go ahead, go down this way. Maybe we managed to grab everything back there. But you know what? Hold on. Before I actually go ahead, not do that. Go ahead and equip something here. No. Where is it? Oh, I have it here. Regeneration stimulant. Yeah, we're gonna need this because I'm expecting to not play too well here. Alright, so you go after that. That's enough over there, but be very careful because there's a sniper back there. He has very good range. If you couldn't tell from the first encounter, as you can see from over there. So anyway, so let's go ahead and lure her here. Yeah, if anything, you might be better off just ignoring defensive Nymph and dodging things. Also, try to go hand with your weapons here. Because you have block on range, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this, I suppose. I'm not gonna try to fight her. By the way, a little bit too risky. But let's try to go over here and hopefully not get shot. Go all the way here to grab ourselves Graphite Husk. This Graphite Husk will basically allow us to upgrade a level 4 weapon to a level 3 weapon to a level. Actually, no. A level 4 weapon to a level 5 weapon, and I think level 5 weapons are the highest you can go in this game. I do recall. Wait, no, am I carrying it? Let's see if I got this right. Yep, level 4. Yeah, so yeah, level it'll allow you to level up a level 4 weapon to a level 5 weapon, and but the same is getting kind of annoying. But let's see if I can't get behind her. I need to get close with kind of here you go. I need to actually use my weapons properly. Alright, you know what? Now backing up a little bit. Unfortunately, defensiveness can be a little bit annoying to deal with. If you don't know what you're doing. There you go, managed to take her out. Let's go ahead and grab this. Fire parts 8, very good. Now I think about it, we do have a weapon that also penetrates barrier, but it's not very good. In fact, it's so bad that well, perfectly, I'm not sure why I'm going to use it. I am going to be using it. Like, I can use a waste of shots. Like, I know I have a very good shield, but okay, yeah, this guy's very good. Very good at waiting. Right. Unfortunately, yeah, these enemies tend to hit pretty hard. There's like part of the game where you kind of gotta be careful a little bit about engagements. Not to mention, get really good at dodging too. You could try to take these on with like a sniper tank setup, but quite frankly, these guys have such a good range that it might not be a good idea just to run the sniper tank setup. If you're wondering what a sniper tank setup is, it's basically running tank treads with sniper cannons. That's basically a sniper tank setup. Sniper tank setups are actually pretty good for like long range encounters, but not so good for short range encounters or against enemies that are, you know, using equal ranged weapons against you. But anywho, let's go ahead and open this. For the Takemikazuchi, I believe this weapon says Love reference. Don't quote me on that, but I never actually played Love, but I have seen the anime before. But yeah, I think the Takemikazuchi is supposed to be like a Love reference. So yeah, this is supposed to be like a flight module frame. It has very good rear defense, not so great like forward defense. Feel free to use this if you wish. I feel like the only good part of this frame set is the utility module, and that's about it. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab these items. High grade repairing agent, black injection, and Bionic Parts 8. Okay, let's go ahead and go this way. Ugh. So wait, who? We're not quite done here yet. We still got a lot of level to go. Alright, you can try to fight these offensive nymphs here, but I don't recommend it. If anything, I recommend just squeezing past them. We'll go this way. Actually, you know what? I think we'll just go around this way. We're not going to go that way just yet. These stairs lead to where we need to go later. So we'll just go ahead and flip over here and grab these resources. Bionic Part 7, very good. I'm going to need to grab that later, but not now. Oh, you know what? I tried taking that thing on. But you know what? Let me try my luck here. See if I can get a pearl to drop on one of these nymphs. Oh, that's not where I went. Alright, unfortunately the Kanehika got recharges very slowly, and unfortunately we didn't get anything. Okay, no, this is gonna be super ballsy. And it's no longer super ballsy, I need to take care of that. Okay, careful about getting hit by these things. Yeah. These enemies right here, they get hit pretty hard. They get a good burst on you. I'm actually firing like 5 burst of 5 instead of like 3-round bursts. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Not to mention these look like automatons, but heavily modified, which is also pretty interesting. All right, let's go in here. There's no traps in here. Let's go ahead and grab this. High-grade repairing agent. We don't need that yet, and some Palladium Husk. Alrighty then. Not feeling ballsy. Let's see if I can't get another one. Try to get another one. Ooh, managed to break her shield. That doesn't matter though. Wait, that was a little close. He was about to do her sweep attack. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab this. And I actually didn't drop anything. Yeah, these girls do drop pearls, but I'm not having that much luck with these ladies. Anyway, we'll just leave them be. By the way, when I get like super efficient with grinding those defensive nymphs, you actually just like go off into your what you call it? I'm not sure if I can see it here. I can't see here. Alright, you know what? I think I'll just show off later, or rather, I'll talk about it later. Unfortunately, these guys are kind of hard to dodge, mostly because their sniper rifle is like near hit scan. It comes after you're firing it. Anyways, a high-grade supplement over there, or used to be over there. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and go this way. Let's see here. Let's go this way. You're efficient in record time. Alright, does have like a little bit extra time left. Let's go down here. Might as well show you this area. Here's the teleporter. But you know what? Let's hit the teleporter first, and then we'll just head back. Might as well show you how to do this. Okay, I might not have like the right frame for this, but anywho, let's go ahead and do this. Frame loadout. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna need the Takama here. Definitely something I'm gonna need, and you know what? Hold on, let's see if I can't equip this. I'm not gonna need like too many weapons here. Just I want to use this. I want to use this. It's a little lighter. Might be a little bit overkill for what we're about to do, but might as well. But yeah, we're going to be going up against some defensive nymphs here, but they're not going to fight back immediately. Let me go ahead and show you what you can do. I'm going to go to Tune Humanoid and basically lower all of this. I'll hold on to that. Increase melee proficiency as high as I can. There we go. Actually, I have enough to... You know what? I have enough to do this. Alright, there we go. Anyways, we're just going to apply this. Alright. I'll just hold, I'll just choose the Kahiga for now. Let's go over here. Alright. So in this room, yeah, there's gonna be like a bunch of, defensive nymphs here, but, as you can see, these defensive nymphs will not attack us. Unless we attack them. So yeah, over there is where we should be going, but, unfortunately, we can't really, go through this area. But what you can do in here is, you got to go behind these, defensive nymphs. And, well... smack them in the butt. And, you keep doing this over and over again until you can, farm, pearls, or get pearls. But yeah, that's something you got to do here. This area. You keep doing this over and over again until you get pearls. But yeah. As you can see, the Kahiga's kind of putting in work. I'm not sure why they didn't actually tell the players that the Kahiga can cut through barriers, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Oh, I do wish that they did tell you. Hey, wait, I'm just sure clear out these nymphs. Yeah, not gonna do much against you. You keep doing this until like you drop pearls. I probably should just put points into what do I call it? Disassembly, because disassembly will have made the drop a little bit more easier, or make it so that the pearls are more likely to drop. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna keep knocking these things around. These things do drop pearls, but I'm getting very unlucky now because they're not dropping pearls. Uh-oh. So I gotta be careful. But they would have been smart just to go back and try to get more things. AKA more, like nerve sample buff. I'm kind of forgetting what I want to say right now. Wait, let's just dodge those missiles here. Yeah, we're not getting lucky with this one. I probably should just put points into disassembly. But yeah, they do drop things, but unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get lucky this time. But yeah, these things do respawn after you rest at a node tree, so yeah, do keep that in mind. So what is that smell? Anyways, let's go over here and just put my points back. Let's see here. Yep, it's like all the way up here. I should probably get rid of melee proficiency. Go. Decap. This assembly tech was 10, and yeah, that we should be good. Alright. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and head back to the Decayed Brood Chamber. There are a couple of things we can do as well. In fact, there is one side quest that we basically started last episode. The one with Talking Head. Let's see what we can do with that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and turn in what we got. And you know what? We'll just stick with this outfit for a little while. So far, this outfit is kind of, well, I kind of like it. Not sure if you guys like it, but I like it. Actually looks pretty neat, especially with this hairstyle that I got going. So let's go ahead and get some human expansion here. Go. Not sure what to call it, humanoid expansion. Let's go ahead and purchase some materials here. Nope. And that should be it. There we go. Alright, actually, let's change out our frames because, yeah, this frame, not too particularly good for us, but anywho, that's gonna put us overweight. Let's see here. Okay, I had this equipped as a primary. Let's get rid of that. Okay, you know what? Try these. I have these like loaded, but I'll let try these. Big question, don't want to stick with these mobility modules. You know what? We're not gonna be doing too much. Let's just go ahead and try out the Shigafs. Or rather, I already tried out the Shigafs. Oh, granted, there's something weird going on with the Shigafs. Let's see if I can't demonstrate it. We're going to go to the accumulation zone, because that's where we need to be to complete the Talking Head quest. Yeah, this one's kind of interesting. Yeah, all I can say is, let's see here. Make sure you have the contaminated reactor with you. You could go back to Yo-Yo and buy the reactor core. In fact, you know what, let me go ahead and just do that to track of it. I'm probably should have just done that to begin with, but I forgot. Forgot that I didn't buy it. But anyway, let's go ahead and head over here. Yeah. Go ahead and buy this. That's not it. Oh, here we go. The small reactor. I can buy the small reactor, but if anything, you're better off just using the contaminated reactor for this. You'll see why in a bit. And if you're wondering where the contaminated reactor is, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Get out of here. I wanted to transfer. Hey, you wonder where the contaminated reactor is? It's in the Forbidden Domain. I picked it up during the Forbidden Domain episode. I think that was episode 7, I believe, or was it 8? I think it might have been 8. But anyways, let's go back to the accumulation zone and go find Talking Head. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and go this way. I don't have any reason to have the counteract either, but you know what, whatever. Might as well just keep it here. Yeah, there's some weird things going on with the Shigafs. These things are supposed to cause overheat when you inflict it against people. Actually, no, I think I want to go this way. I think this telepad instead, or rather fairy ring, fairy circle, whatever. And go this way because Talking Head is here. Talking Head is here waiting for us. So anyways, let's talk to her.
機体振動通信による敵味方識別信号を送信します。応答してください。こんにちは。
Hello。
敵味方識別信号の受信を確認しました。機器を友軍機と認定します。現在、当機は環太平洋条約機構最高司令部の命令に基づき作戦を実行中です。当機の任務は当自己増殖型戦略兵器通称ドールズネストの内部調査です。この命令は当機の自己保存に優先されます。期限は当機の各座まで無期限です。当区域の調査を完了しました。これより新たな区域に移動します。
First of all, tile drop, and second of all, there's that name again, Circum Pacific Treaty Organization. Must have been a human organization. Possibly.
調査任務中。調査任務中。
Alright then. So yeah, Talking Head's gonna move off to another area now. We're gonna go ahead and try to meet her there. Let's go ahead and, well, just have a little bit of fun here and show you the Shigafs. So Shigafs kind of powerful, though granted these enemies are kind of weak. But for whatever reason, this weapon isn't working as intended. Like it's supposed to cause like it's supposed to cause overheat on these enemies, but I haven't been able to get it to proc. Like right there, they should have overheated, but it didn't happen for whatever reason. I don't know why. In fact, you know what? We're gonna have to test out like the Keras later. See if there's like a debuff bug going on, because I never had this happen before. Anyways, let's go ahead and call the elevator. This might take a while. But anywho, yeah, I think after this we're going to go to the water treatment plant. At this point, you're free to go to either the water treatment plant or the bridge. But Yeah, I think it might be more ideal just to go to the water treatment plant first. If you wonder where the bridge is, that's in the middle levels. It's right past the Arboreal's nest boss, aka the Depot Colony. The Home Depot Colony, some would say. But yeah. I think talking it should be ahead. If not, I'll just have to reload the area. Or, you know, just head back. Or grab the carrots and fix things. Yeah, that thing's not there anymore because I killed it. Yeah, this thing does quite a bit of damage, but I'm kind of a little bit miffed that I'm not proccing the damage here. Or rather, the debuff. I'm not sure what's causing that, because on my other save I can naturally debuff things, but with this one, not so much. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a Cycle 0 bug. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not entirely sure, but this one should debuff enemies. Or rather, the Shoggoth should debuff enemies. Maybe I'm going to need to test out like other weapons. Like, I don't know. Go ahead and go down. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but I don't know. This game is kind of not too well optimized, and it kind of could use a little work here and there. So I suppose I'm not too surprised that we're having problems like this. In fact, you probably already see some of the problems here. Mainly stutters here and there. It's kind of one of those quirks with this game. Yeah, like I said, this game isn't quite up the code here. Anywho, let's go this way. Oh, and by the way, well, actually there she is. Let's see if I can jump up here. Yeah, so if you're wondering where the contaminated reactor is, like right over there on that little precipice of the bridge. I would go over there, but oh, actually I could go over there. You know what? Let's be ballsy. Let's go over there. Like right over there, right where that bridge is. Alright, you know what? Heck with it. I'll just run. Run and probably kill a few things. Yeah, I should have caused them to explode, but nope, didn't work. Oh. Alright, good. Being very ballsy here, but you know what? Hell with it. Let's have some fun. But anyways, yeah, wherever the contaminated reactor is, like right up on that precipice over there, like right there. We picked up last time, but no avail. But anyways, actually worked that time, huh? All right. Interesting. Very interesting. You know what? I'm gonna have to play around with the Shoggoths a little bit because it worked that time, but not the other times. And I think the Shoggoths debuff rate might have been well nerfed a little bit. But anyways, let's go ahead and just fly here. There we go. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to the talking head.
本躯体のかねてよりの動作不良により動力炉に深刻な問題が発生しています。当機は間もなく行動停止に至ります。当機単独でこの問題への対応は不可能です。よって当機は機器に再度の救援を求めます。機器による受諾を強く希望いたします。よろしくお願いします。
Well, you're welcome. Anyways,
当機は反応炉の代替品を必要としています。機器に提供を求めることは可能ですか？
Alright. So I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Give her the contaminated reactor. If you give her the small reactor, she's going to go to where the boss for this area is, and basically just die. If you give her the small reactor. If you give her the contaminated reactor, well, I'll show you.
未確認機器の接続を確認。解析中。完了。通信の確立を試行中。試行中。完了。動力炉運転開始。出力。 10、40、30、80、130、70、動力炉、出力不安定。機器により当機の問題は一定の解決がなされました。当機は機器の協力への対価に作戦中に取得した物資を譲渡します。
Graphite Bud. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. No matter what reactor you give her, she'll always give you 2 graphite buds. But giving her giving her the certain type of reactor will actually determine what happens to Talking Head. Like if you give her the small reactor, she's going to go all the way to the boss arena, all the way over there, and basically just die. But if you give her the contaminated reactor, well.
当機の性能は動力炉交換以前と比較して平均 21% に低下しています。この状態で適正体と遭遇した場合、排除、離脱、いずれも不可能です。よって当機の任務継続は困難となりました。当機はこれより解決手段の演算を行います。演算中です。しばらくお待ちください。
So if you give her the contaminated reactor, she's gonna stop and think about it.
しばらくお待ちください。
As you can see.
しばらくお待ちください。
As you can see again. But anyways, let's go ahead and actually, you know what? Yeah, excuse me. Let's go ahead and head back to the accumulation zone. See what happened. Or happened. Okay, let's see here. There she is again. Talking Head.
遊軍機との再会と機器の健在を喜ばしく思います。こんにちは。当機は現在事故の希望により調査任務を中断し、放射状変異種の保護と生育を行っています。これは機器より提供された動力炉内部で休眠状態に陥っていたものと考察されます。動力炉の再始動により活動を再開し、現在当機の内部にて順調に増殖中です。
So it turns out that contaminated reactor we picked up had variants in it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyways, let's keep talking to Talking Head.
これまでの観察の結果、放射状変異種は一定間隔で分泌物を排出。この分泌物が有機自立兵器の栄養源となることが判明しています。よろしければお召し上がりください。陶器の中のものも喜びます。
Fluffy fruit. So it turns out Talking Head is nurturing these variants. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But anyways, yeah, fluffy fruit. You have to come back to Talking Head and get yourself a fluffy fruit. I'm not sure what's like the rate on like how many fluffy fruits the variants can produce and Talking Head, but yeah, you can actually theoretically get an infinite amount of fluffy fruit. And basically, what fluffy fruit does is it's essentially a regeneration stimulant, essentially, which is kind of interesting. Anyways,
反応炉を接続して以降、未知の感覚に襲われています。感覚？
By being an autonomous unit, it's developing feelings.
前回の選定から時間が経っていないため、現在提供できるものはありません。
So yeah, again, I'm not sure like what's the rate on how many or like when she's able to like produce more fluffy fruit, but yeah, theoretically again, you can come back here to get as many fluffy fruits as you want. But that being said, yeah, this is the part of the game where it kind of feels like you're automata a little. You stop and think about it. Like, yeah, I'd had moments with machine life forms where well, unusual stuff starts happening, and quite frankly, this game is a little bit no different, just a little. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and head back to Gate Brew Chamber. Quits here. Oops. I spoke too soon again. Rather, I spoke at the right time. But anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it quits here. Yeah, I know this episode was kind of short compared to the others, but yeah, there wasn't really much going on. Like, all we did was explore the Ark, which was pretty short in itself, and we also went into the lower levels to wrap up Talking Head's main quest line, or sub quest line, or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, yeah, I think next time we're just gonna go ahead and head on off to the upper levels to complete the water level or the water treatment levels, or rather the water treatment plants. So yeah, that's gonna be the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have any questions or concerns. So without further ado, this is gonna be Thank You signing off. Bye.